Playaz. It's your host, Tony G, with my teammate and Master Roshi himself, Michael Kano. And then we are waiting on, or maybe we might have, what's his name, the champ himself tune in with us. Um, Special guest, the champ himself, in a few minutes. We'll see if he joins in, but I don't want to guarantee it. But he will be joining in, maybe. Yeah, he'll join in for a bit. So if you have any questions for either Michael Kano or our special guest tuning in a bit, feel free to hit up the chat right now while this starts to warm up and talk about your experience, Michael. Like, how did it go for you? And that's. Mhm. 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 Oh, you played in the Team War event? Okay. Purunga. Mhm. Mm. N- you can only run one playset per team member, right? Yeah. Mhm. Oh, they can't. Wait, you guys can't hear Michael? Hold on. Hold on. I think the chat, maybe it's cuz I don't have the oh, maybe duh. Let me see. Let me add it.
What happened?
Default. How do I make sure? Can't hear who are you talking to? Oh man, I sound like a crazy person then. Um, give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I could do it. How do I add the? Because it's coming from the computer, so it needs to get it from the. Hold on. It should get it from the window. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second, everybody. Everybody's like, "Who are you talking to?" A ghost. No, that's not it. Hold on. Ah, didn't hear him at all. No, it's low. Wait, you guys can't hear Michael Kano? He is on the stream. Hold on. Video capture device. It's the window. How do you guys add? How did I do this last time? Default. The speaker Yeti. No. Hold on. I think it's supposed to pick up the audio, the computer audio. How did I do that last time? Don't hurt me, everybody. I'm trying to figure this out real quick. If anybody knows how to do that, wait, potato. I'm not a
Let us
potato.
know.
Let us know. Please let me know on the chat if you could hear Michael. Michael, say stay super.
Hello. Say super, guys. Say
Can you guys
super.
hear Michael?
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Can you guys hear him?
Can
Okay, people
you
are saying they
hear
could
me?
hear you. Okay, cool. Kano
Okay.
slams 3 pointers.
I will talk about that too.
All right, so we are waiting on our special guest. Hopefully he tunes in. But right now we have our very own Master Roshi, as always, tuning in and saying what's up. And I want to hear what your experience as a player, Michael. I want to hear because I was commentating and C Rob was doing his own thing for Bandai as
Uh-huh.
well. I want to know what, as a player perspective, as a competitive player, how did the whole event go for you? Like, did you enjoy
Oh,
it? Like, what did
yeah.
you go to nationals last year?
No, I didn't go to national because the national was the month of November, and it's actually my birthday and my kid's birthday.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get my invite, I'm done. So went to national. National was lit, dude. No
Nationals
matter
lit.
what you guys did, it was lit. Everything was fine. I mean, Friday, got there, registered. Someone asked me to play on Team Wars. from
Mm-hmm.
LA Saga, and I played. We actually lost. We lost one game.
Mm-hmm.
My only loss was on the Demigra because I didn't prepare for the Demigra on the Team Wars. I'm
Okay.
prepared for the main event,
Okay.
but not on Team Wars because actually I had no deck going to the Team Wars. They
Mm-hmm.
just asked me, "Oh, play this." Okay, that's fine. I'll play with it.
Okay.
Um, Went X1 with the team. We got like 300 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's for Tommy. And then after the Team Wars, went to play basketball with Steve, Russell, Jordan, Brad, Chris, Sadhu,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we only had 10 players, dude. And it was fun, dude. I was surprised, Jordan Markle, dude. He can run. He was running back and forth. I was surprised.
The 2018 national
The
champion.
former champ, dude. He was running back and forth. We were playing full court and actually running back and forth. I was
Eee.
surprised. Props to Jordan Markle, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I have me one. My team was Juan Fonseca,
Mm-hmm.
Steve Aragon, Russell, me, and AC Castro. So we played like 3 games or 2 games, and we won all of them.
Oh, okay.
And then Saturday, I was so hyped up playing on the first national I played.
Mm-hmm.
Round one.
So this is day.
Um,
Okay, so first off, day one. This is just day of, right? Like day one, Saturday. Like you
yeah,
played.
Saturday. I mean, day one, I on the main event, I played Shenron
Mm-hmm.
Gojira because I'm already used to it. So
Okay.
there's no point switching deck at the last minute. I'm
Okay.
already comfortable playing the deck.
Yeah.
So
So
I'll
you so,
like,
so you played something that you were comfortable with. Is that like the best
yeah,
advice you give anybody?
of course, dude. That's
Play
that's
something you're
the best
comfortable with.
advice. That don't play that you're not like, okay. I'm gonna play this, but I think it's good without any testing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not really good. Just
Okay.
play what deck you're comfortable with. So going to the event, round one, I
Mm-hmm.
played Broly U6. I was
Okay.
fine playing against Broly U6. Actually, I know the matchups already. The only
I'm reading. Those of you, I just opened up the chat, so if you guys have any questions for Michael, I haven't seen the chat right now. I just opened it up. Sorry, but if you guys have any questions for Michael Kano, and I think Brian just joined us, our special guest. Brian, are you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear us? Hello.
Hello. You guys hear me?
Yeah,
yeah,
there
it's
you
kind of like
go.
echoing for your side.
Okay,
All right,
can you hear
I'll
us?
leave.
I could
I'll
hear.
leave the. That's Brian. If you guys have any question for Brian, I'll back up right away because we have the champ over here.
Ooh, the champ, the heavyweight champion of the world right now. No, I'm just kidding. But the heavyweight champion of the United States, pretty much. He is on stream, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit up the chat. We have him online right now. Hopefully, you can hear him. I believe he's at work, so thank you, Brian, for tuning in. I know you're at work, man. I don't mean to like pressure or anything like that. I really am thankful for you for tuning in. And
No, it's all good, man. I got some downtime, so let's do it.
all right, for sure. Let's make work pass a little bit quickly for you. And so yeah, hit up the chat if you guys have any questions for the national champion for 2019 for Dragon Ball Super. I just want to congratulate you. I wish I could have congratulated you more at the event. I had to take off on Sunday. I wish we could have had dinner with the whole team. I wish I could have stayed longer. But congratulations, man. You killed it. I'm so happy that you took the dub. And dude, tell us your experience, like overall, like building up to it, the Rocky Balboa moment, like your training, like what did you do, man? Like how, like going to it and at the event, and how did you feel after, man?
Thanks, bro. Yeah, no. Overall, I had an amazing experience in Chicago. Just from seeing a lot of people that I don't get to see on a regular basis. From whether it
Mm-hmm.
be the East Coast, out of state. That's the main thing. Getting to see all the friends that you've made from this game over the years, and overall it was awesome, man. I mean, the training standpoint, my Michael Kano, Steve Aragon, all the dudes. I play with these guys on the regular, man. All
Mm-hmm.
my guys, and all my guys over here in the 805. we're in Ventura County. We're currently on fire right now, but
Are you
yeah,
okay?
it's
Is everything
yeah,
okay?
yeah, we're good. I'm good
Okay.
anyway. It's more towards like Santa Paula. It's kind of far away from me, but
Okay.
it's been pretty crazy. But yeah, all those dudes, man, just playing with me as much as I can. Like I'm pretty much usually stuck at work or at home with the family, so I don't got much time to to spend on it anymore. But yeah, I'm thankful for them to getting me prepared, getting me able to understand all the matchups, and and that's key. That's key. That's one thing I
Mhm.
can say too about like Untap that people like really underestimate. Like Untap, yeah, you may not get that in person experience, but it's
Mhm.
more so for like the like seeing people's builds, seeing like how a deck works, maybe
Yeah.
seeing how some certain cards that might take you by surprise. That played a big role in it as well. You catch me on Untap all the time, man. I'm
Yeah.
always on there, so
Yeah, you're the
yeah,
untapped
I'm always
god
scoping out new
apparently.
things.
Someone shouted you out over there at the event. You're the untapped god.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm on there a lot, man. I'm on there a lot,
Dude,
But
dude,
Mhm.
Brian will text me 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. Mike, I'm top. Mike, I'm top.
Oh yeah, I know. I see that. Like it's 10 o'clock here, like 6 o'clock here. I'm like, dude, do you not sleep?
yeah,
um,
that's pretty much like my newspaper, man. I wake up in the morning, drink my coffee, get on Untap. That's what it is.
that's what it is.
So,
So someone's asking. All right. So here's the first question. This was. Hold on. I just saw it right now. From. So someone said. So how does the pairings work? From Jacob Garcia. He said, "How does the pairings work?" Yeah. How does that work? I guess for Nats. I didn't get to play.
what do you
So
mean by pairings, though?
I guess like by points. I
In
think it's
matchups
yeah.
or
I
during
don't I
matchups?
don't know. I don't elaborate on that question, Jacob. And so we'll move on to the next question. Jacob said the same. Like he asked another question. What made you make that deck that I guess you topped with? So what made you play Broly with your
I
spice?
yeah. So I mean, I pretty much, I took Marcus's advice. Marcus Contarsi. He's always told me that he pretty much takes deck mastery pretty much over anything.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a deck that I was playing since the set was pre-released online. I had already been messing with it on Untap and on my locals for almost months already. So I was very familiar with it. I had felt it had a very good matchup overall around the board. I didn't know Shenron was going to be a little risky, but as you
Mm-hmm.
guys know, looking at the deck profile, that's why I had the spice in there that was in there. It was more so to counter Shenron and kind of give me a chance to at least give me a chance game one, and then get a chance to get to my side. So yeah, I was very comfortable with it, and I think that's key pretty much in any tournament. Just
So play
take
something
something
you're
you're
comfortable
very
with.
familiar with. Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so play something you're comfortable
Yeah,
with and try to build it to play against the meta, pretty much, right? I'm
yeah,
guessing.
yeah, and then just gear it for this deck in particular didn't really have a problem with the rest of the meta. The rest of the meta was pretty straightforward. I just knew that my hardest matchup was going to be Shenron.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew it was going to be highly represented at nationals.
How many
So
how many
that was
Shenrons did
my
you
that was
play
my only
against?
concern. I played four.
You
I played
played four?
three in Swiss, and then Lock in the finals.
Gotcha. What was your hardest matchup besides Shenron? Like, would you say was the scariest one where you thought you were like, oh no, what's gonna happen right now? Like in the match on Saturday.
Man, to be honest, I mean the deck kind of breezed through everything else pretty easily. I mean, it was
You're just like, I didn't have trouble
not
with
not, not I
any.
mean not, no, not to like not to knock anybody or like take anything away from anybody's skills. It was just
Yeah.
the match from the matchup standpoint. Like
Hmm.
advantage against a lot of the opponents I was playing against. So,
Hmm.
yeah, Shenron was definitely my hardest matchup for day one. It went down to the wire against I think it was my round 5 or 6 opponent. His name's Alex. Yeah, it was probably the down to the wire against Shenron. Game 3 and everything. That was tough, man. Everything else was either the Broly. It was like the mirror match,
Hmm.
or yeah, or I played one Janemba. Um, that Gogeta main board pretty much won me that pretty much won me the Janemba matchup right there by itself. So um, other than that, that's pretty much what I saw all day. It was either Broly, Janemba, or it was like Shenron.
Oh wow.
Um, oh, I must say my hardest, but I think that was more of just from like a player's skill level was my first round opponent, which was Marcus Cantarsi, Captain
You play
Shenron's Lair.
you played against Shenron's
That
Lair,
was that
Marcus
was
Catarsi right off the bat, round one.
that was my first round, dude. I was
Oh
like, man, are you
snap!
serious? Like, out of everybody at this event,
There's like
like
500 people.
I had to play you.
yeah, dude, yeah, no, it was funny because like Steve Aragon was looking at like the matchups for us on his app, and he was all like, oh man, he's like, I played Jordan Markle round one. I was like, oh man, that's
Oh,
crazy. And he looks at my name. He's like, dude, you played Marcus round one. I was like, wow, that's ridiculous. Dude, me and Marcus talk a lot about decks and just tech and anything in general. So, he's a really talented player. I knew it was gonna be rough from the start, man. He's another person. He's like he's very familiar with. It's like the high mastery Broly.
Yeah.
Something he's played for a while. I didn't think my deck was gonna have as much trouble with it as it did. But he did go like super aggro against me, and then he got me. He forced it to game 3. So.
Oh wow.
And it came down to the wire, man. It came down to the wire. We were just going at each other, and luckily I was able to edge him out in the end. But yeah, that was probably the grindiest game I had.
Round one. So that was the finals for you already.
One. I think that kind of I think that pretty much kind of set the pace for me, honestly. I think that was pretty much it. It gave me the confidence and everything I needed to continue and kind of push to the deck. So so I was pretty much kind of like, you know what, this deck, if I can beat Marcus with this deck, I can pretty much beat anybody. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it came down to at the end of it. Yeah,
that's true, man. A lot of you guys played like heavy hitters right off the bat, like round one. I know, like Steve. We live streamed Steve's game, and he got a draw with Jordan. I remember that. And then you played Marcus. Dude, you just had like the whole Super Playaz had to play like pretty dominant like players in the entire event.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we had to play against a lot of the big beats out there.
The big beaters, yeah, they did.
Do you think that's why we didn't see a lot of them in the finals? Was because you guys were all matched up either with teammates? Because I noticed a lot of teammates were paired up with each other, and like you said, you were paired up with Marcus. Steve was paired up with Jordan. Do you think that had to do deal with why we didn't see a lot of like the prestigious names as we always see, like Marcus always in the finals, like Russell Stelzer, like Dehan? Oh, Dehan was actually top, so he actually made it. But his teammates, I believe that make it always.
That's the thing about Nationals.
What? Yeah, it's like awesome. Everybody plays against everybody, right? Like teammates versus teammates and everything like that.
Yeah. That's a war, man.
Dude, I'm surprised none of you guys played against each other. Like, I'm surprised you didn't play against Michael. You didn't play against Danuke. I'm surprised you didn't see any of the teammates. Like, I'm glad you guys didn't play against each other. That would have.
I know
that would have been terrible. That would have been terrible.
Yeah.
And then someone's asking, how do you think the meta? RD Gamer is asking, how do you think the meta? Or this goes to both you, Michael, because you're a Shenron player. Either one of you guys could answer this. How do you think the meta will be like now that Shenron's kind of dead? I guess with the whole new errata. What do you guys think the meta's gonna look like?
You're gonna see a lot of Broly. You're gonna see a lot of Broly.
Yeah, Broly everywhere.
Broly everywhere.
Another kind of rising star that's kind of being around right now is Demigra. Demigra is going to be out a lot.
That's right, Demigra. I forgot about that. That deck was crazy.
Until definitely change.
Oh, you're cutting off.
I mean, for sure, I think, yeah. You hear me at all?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Now we can hear you, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I think until set 8, Broly is definitely gonna be the top tier, probably in a tier of its own, if I had to guess. Followed by decks like Demigra,
Janemba.
I think in Baby, red decks, Pan's always been around. Pan's always gonna it's a very consistent deck, especially if it's piloted right, by my top 8 opponent, Eric or Tim Palacio, people like that really put in a lot of work with it, that know how it works.
Yeah.
Again, another reason why players like that do so well is because, again, deck mastery. They're going in there with something they've been playing. Shoot, Tim's been playing it for years now, man.
Yeah, he's been on since set 3, man. He's not left it.
I think Tim played that deck when Pan Leader came out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, set 3. I remember it was the core event. I remember a lot of people were on Pan because it was such a good leader.
It is a good leader.
Yeah, no. It's a very consistent leader. Baby is a lot faster, which is why I think a lot of people were resorting to babies. And baby's definitely going to make a huge splash in this coming up set 8.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually got, yeah, I've faced it firsthand, and it's pretty nasty. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I think as of right now, in the meta, you should just pretty much gear for for Broly. I think the format's going to be a lot faster. You're not going to have to worry about Shenron anymore.
Oh yeah.
Unless people really want to play like High to Mastery, they want to play like Shenron Hom or something. I guess you could play that,
Shenron
I just don't
Hom.
really, I just don't really, yeah, I just don't really feel like with Champa and everything out there, I don't really feel like that's going to be a super, a very good meta choice for anybody. So
That's true.
I think you'll see a lot of red and a lot of Broly.
A lot of
And
red.
of course, yeah, and I hate to say it because it's my least favorite deck in the entire freaking game is Janemba. So you are going to see a lot of Janemba without Shenron being able to keep it in check as much anymore. So
Yeah.
that's annoying. So you should definitely, I think you should pretty much gear for Janemba and Broly, and
Mm-hmm.
and you should be good. You should be good.
Yeah, well, okay, cool. So let's see. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to hit up Michael or Brian. Right now we have them on the chat. Brian is the national champion, as always. Not to brag, but he's super players and he won. And
Yeah, man. Hey,
I'm so happy you took it, dude. Because the past 2 years since we created the channel, we've always gotten hate, no matter what. Like people saying, "Oh, you guys aren't competitive," and I'm like, "Oh, well, yeah, you might be right for now, but we're figuring it out for now." At the moment, the beginning when it was happening, and obviously,
Every,
I'm Phil Jackson.
everything changes, man.
I'm Phil
Everything
Jackson
changes.
recruited like the best players. And
Hey, Donald, I'll tell you this much though, dude. Brian, this is the first time I saw Brian was
Mhm.
focused, dude.
Oh, dude, he was on point. He was like, he was in the
Okay.
zone. He was not talking to anybody. He was just like, I gotta focus.
Yeah, okay. This I think 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. He's already out of bed. He's already knocked out already, dude.
Yeah, he needs that rest, man, because he's gonna be going to the national champions. Like,
And then on Sunday after he topped, he called me out. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna eat some breakfast, right? So I went down to see him to give him a voucher, right?
mhm.
I saw him so focused eating, dude. I don't want to disturb him.
Yeah,
at
you
all.
told me. Yeah, you did tell me about that. I remember.
I don't want to disturb. Okay, I
You're
just told
just-
him, here, Brian, this is your voucher, and I'll leave you alone. Stay focused, and you got this.
You wild, man.
I remember hearing that.
It was definitely one of my more focused events. As far as preparation, I
I'm
don't
just
think I've
happy.
ever gotten so much sleep. I don't think I've ever gotten so much sleep for actual
On an
breakfast
event.
before an event.
Okay, you're actually eating breakfast on the event. We don't eat breakfast on the event, dude.
We never eat
It never
breakfast.
happens, man. Yeah, it never happens, man.
He needs breakfast,
You
man.
It's-
Hey,
I think
nah,
it's
but
breakfast, dude.
it's great that you took it, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, once you focus, you get some rest. There you go. Eat breakfast, get some rest the night before, eat breakfast the day of, and you're gonna win the national championship, guys. And focus.
that's all you need to know, man.
That's the secret. And play something you're very comfortable with. Like always know
Yeah.
your meta and all that. You know.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot for a person to beat you if you know the matchups and you know
Exactly.
how your deck works and you stick with the plan. I mean, they have to actually beat you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You're not going to beat yourself, so that's actually huge.
I felt that the deck you made with the Broly, Brian, it reminded me a little bit of the Krillin deck you showed me a while back that you were playing for a while, and
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
looked
it
like
was-
I was like, whoa! I was just tripping out. I'm like, it looks like the Krillin deck, and I'm like, do you think that had a lot to do with the play style of why you went with Broly? Just out of
yeah.
curiosity.
I definitely and I was actually just going over this with a couple of my local guys. They were asking me about if there was a certain style to the deck on how you're supposed to play it, because
Mhm.
you see a lot of people, you see a lot of people running they'll be running like a net decked version of like Zap's build,
Mhm.
and they'll be and they'll be playing it very wrong. They'll when you're going aggressive, aggro with your apes, when you're trying to play the apes on offense, things like that, it's just all in the style. Like the deck, I think is just made to be more defensive. It's just a very defensive deck. So when you start playing it the way it's not supposed to be played, it just doesn't run the same. So that's why a lot of my mirror matches and a lot of my Broly matchups were actually fairly easy, because I was noticing my opponent was pretty much playing into me. so to
Mm-hmm.
speak. Um,
Gotcha.
yeah, so it's just the way you have to play it. It's just you know.
Yeah. No, that deck was crazy, man. I saw you play it, and it went so. You made Danny Hype a believer. He's like, oh my god, Danny Hype said you're the greatest of this game right now. Like he just straight up said he's like, man, this man plays differently. He was like going crazy. We were both dude. We were like tripping out like the entire game. We were so hyped behind. Like as commentators, we're not supposed to like be biased or anything.
That's
But
crazy, man. And
it was
coming from like one of the goats, man. That's a lot, man.
yeah.
I I,
He
I
was
don't
like
I definitely
Brian's
don't
a
think I'm
beast.
I'm the best in the game, but I'm very I'm honored for him to say that. To be
Yeah,
honest,
dude. Dude, you
um,
earned it, man. You piloted the deck very well. You showed some really cool. My favorite play was when you had Borgos and Dark Power Massane on board. I was just like,
Back
dude,
my fan.
that's. I'm just like, wow. Like in that moment, what do you do
those
as a
cards.
Shenron player? You couldn't do
Yeah,
anything.
I mean those cards just slow your opponent down. That's what it was. That's what I
Hmm.
was making those cards for. Is because it's not necessarily going to win you the matchup by itself, but what it's going to do is it's going to like I was telling Mike and Steve like earlier, like about when I was playing like before when we were kind of making the
Hmm.
deck. I was like, as long as you can make Shenron like Shenron has a very like I don't know how would I say this
So it's autopilot basically. You just want to need you want to
it's
ramp.
not that it's autopilot. It's just like it does take
It's
skill to
autopilot.
run. Like as you it's like you saw how Lock played actually played the deck very well.
He
He
did.
actually
Oh, he
played it
did.
very
He
well.
He
really
did.
did. He
He did.
did.
Um,
I saw that.
considering everything I threw at him, dude, like he played the deck very well. Um, and that was in both of our matchups. You know, I played Lock during Swiss as well,
That's
and
right. You did.
yeah,
I
and
heard
both
about
in
that.
both of the times, you know, my game one, fortunately for me in Swiss, I took him by. He didn't really know my deck. He didn't know what to expect. So game one, I got him with Gogeta 7, and he was just kind of like, "Whoa, what the heck is that? Like, you play that in there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, like, it takes a lot of people like from left field." So
Hmm.
so I mean, it has a very linear pattern to where it like you know exactly what Shenron wants to do, and pretty much
Yes. Yeah.
if you can disrupt it, if you can pretty much make them have to play around it and maybe
Hmm.
give you an extra turn or two,
Hmm.
that's how you beat it. So I mean, that's what I needed to do. I needed to pretty much get one extra turn. I needed one more turn to beat the deck. I was always finding myself like when I was testing against Mike and all the other Shenron players, like I was finding myself like one turn
Hmm.
too late. Like I
Too
needed
late.
one more turn to beat it. So like that's why I threw in like the Borgos because you played like the Borgos. You're not you don't have to worry about at all costs. You don't have to worry about Shenron. You don't have to be worrying about a lot of things like that. You know, and it
Yeah.
also helped tremendously too because Locke was playing the version with the 5-drop dragon, the one that untaps 4.
Yeah. He
So
did.
it helps against that too. It takes away his plays. You know, it takes away a lot of
Hmm.
plays. Or like when you want to Whis with when you want to objection and go into Whis and I have Black Mass saying out, you're like, man, I can't do that because then I'm a drop 2 cards.
Yep.
You know, it makes you have to play around it. So like that was the whole key with those techs and like the spice that was in it. So
Damn. I know. I saw that. You locked him out. You locked out Lock.
yeah,
And then Cold Bloodless,
I
man,
mean,
you had it every single time. So people out
Every
there, Cold Bloodless is still one of the best cards out there. It
I mean
really is.
if I had it early, I mean I made it a point to keep it. So I mean that's pretty much what it was. I mean
Mhm.
it's just shuts down a lot of decks, especially because like it again with all in preparation playing Mike and everybody. I already knew that Gogeta 5 like wrecks me. It wrecks me. That's one thing. Like Gogeta 5 is horrible, man. That
Oh
card is horrible for me. So
yeah.
it just pretty much takes away everything I worked for, pretty much. So like as long as that's why I was like I just need to make sure I have the lust for that, and if I have the
Mhm.
lust for that, I felt comfortable. I felt comfortable.
Mhm.
So
You're like, I'm chilling right now with this with this
yeah,
card.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I mean it
Cool,
was
cool, cool.
so yeah, yeah.
Cool, man. Cool, cool, cool. So if anybody wants to ask any other questions, feel free to hit up the chat. I am looking at it right now. I'm gonna go up around the chat and see if anyone else has questions for either both of you guys. Overall, how do you think the event went? Just as Nats, like, did you go to the previous last? You went last year, so I want to hear from the then and now. I guess like, what did you like this year? Did you not like? Was last year's better? Like
Um,
any feedback?
I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed both years, to be honest. I mean, I actually, you know, I really enjoyed this year as well. Like I wasn't really a big fan of the whole top 16 over top 32, to be honest.
Okay.
that wasn't really I wasn't really a huge fan of that. I thought that was gonna kind of, especially with 400 plus players, like,
Mm-hmm.
that's that's a little difficult, man. Because I mean, it's hard to get in that top cut, man. Because when you're going all day and you're mentally fatigued, man. Because
Yeah.
it takes a lot out of you. So like being able to slide in the top 32 and then go home, get some rest, and like mentally prepare for like the next day
Yep.
gives you a huge like and there was a lot of great players that bubbled out in that top 32.
Yeah.
So
Oh
I mean
yeah.
that's there was a lot of great players that were there, and I mean it's unfortunate, because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of those guys, I've created a lot of friendships with. I enjoy playing against those guys. They bring it. They're the best of the best, and that was probably the only unfortunate thing about the weekend. But everything else, I thought it was ran extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
By Bandai, Core TCG, TAK Games. It was ran well.
Cool, cool, cool. So Jonathan is asking, are you still going to play Broly Apes when the new stuff comes out, or something new?
Hmm. To be honest, I haven't messed too much with set 8 yet. I usually like to wait until like the secret rare. I like to wait until everything's pretty much out before I really start, creating
Secret
brews and
rares,
doing what I
man,
have
that's
to
your
do.
thing.
you know, I've actually been messing with some people online, and like I said, I've found like some really strong baby decks. Baby is
Mm-hmm.
all over the place right now. It's all
Mm.
over the place. But
Yeah.
as Mike and I have always said, like usually in the beginning of a format, most people will resort to very aggro decks. So that's not really gonna. I don't think that's necessarily gonna define the meta, but
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely like the fastest, like, oh, I can kill you on turn 2, turn 3 kind of deck is
Mm-hmm.
baby which I've seen right now. I might have to change. I still think Zeno Button is going to be an extremely powerful card going into set 8.
Yeah.
Especially with no battering. I think it's an extremely powerful card. Will I run the same deck? I really couldn't tell you. Um, I might run something similar. I do plan on going to Dallas. So
Oh.
yeah, that's in November. I think the end of November. I don't think
Yeah.
set 8's going to be out yet. I don't think set 8's going to be out until December,
No, no.
if
Set
I'm
eight
right.
comes.
No,
Set eight.
actually,
Yeah. Set eight
it's
comes out the
November 22.
21st. Yeah, there you go. 21st or 22nd. It will come out.
Yeah,
So it's gonna
22nd.
be
Yeah,
out by then.
Of November or December?
November.
November.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's actually going to be out the Friday before the event, probably.
Yeah. So it's
No,
gonna be
no,
right.
it's a week before.
No,
Okay,
no,
so
no.
I guess
Well, I
a
thought.
week after. Sorry, a week after the event.
Oh, so it's after
It's
the
gonna-
event.
After the event, yeah.
When is the event?
Okay, so
When is
okay.
the Dallas event? The 15th, right, or something like that?
No, 14 and 15.
Yeah. So it would be a week
Wait,
after.
what? Dallas is November 14th? I thought it was later.
I don't
No, it's
know.
November 14 and 15.
Oh,
And
dang, I
then-
didn't. Okay, that's a lot sooner. I need to get my ticket already.
Yeah. What do you?
Um,
No, to both of
well-
you guys, I'm gonna ask you guys this question. What do you guys think about Worlds? Someone's asking that. Shane.
Oh, that's
What do
gonna
you guys
be
think
lit.
about Worlds?
I think everybody was stoked to hear that, man.
Dude,
I mean,
that
I
was
was
crazy.
I was expecting them to announce Worlds at last year's Nats when they said they had that huge announcement and it ended up being like the Broly movie or something like that. I was like, dude, I don't want to see no Broly movie. I want you to say Worlds, baby. I wanted you to say Worlds, and they didn't do it last year, but this year I already knew it was coming. Once they were like, you guys have experienced the national experience, but like now we're gonna do. I was like, oh, it's coming, Worlds, baby.
Yeah.
So I'll absolutely be there. You can count me in.
Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna come in for sure.
I'm
hope
just
it's
wondering where they're
somewhere
gonna
cool,
have
like
it.
Europe or something.
I,
be honest,
I
but-
wonder where they're gonna have it. I
Yeah,
would
that'd
like
be
to see.
cool. Get out of the
Hopefully
country.
Japan.
Oh, dude, if
Oh,
it's Japan,
Japan.
give me a good reason to go.
Me too. No matter
Request
what,
a
I'm gonna
week
go
off.
there.
And definitely go.
Yeah, and that's crazy, man. That takes you to another level, man. There are so many good players out there, dude, from like Europe, from like Latin America, places like that, man.
Mhm.
Australia, everywhere, man. There's great players everywhere.
And what's crazy is that every like region has a different play style. I feel like, cause in Latin America, like
Yeah,
Baby
yeah.
topped, and then in Europe it was Soul Striker that topped. Well, it didn't win first place, but it was up there. It was like top 4 or top 8, and it was just crazy. Like I'm just curious, like what everyone's gonna play in Worlds, like from Europe, Oceania, like Australia, like
Yeah,
America
Worlds
here.
are gonna be wild, man. Worlds are gonna be. I'll tell you that
I
right now,
think
like,
it's
gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be one of the best events. Like, if you thought Nats was crazy, I
Absolutely.
think Worlds is gonna be like, you'll have the Japanese voice actors
Crazy,
maybe
dude.
showing up being Kamehameha wave like as a commercial. I don't know. Who knows? Like we don't know what to expect from Bandai. But
it takes it up a level though, man. Like the thing, like Worlds, it's like so cool. Is like, dude, you're gonna be out there against like you were just saying, people from everywhere. So like, not only are you representing like your coast, now you're representing like your country, man. So it's like,
dude.
it's like it takes it up. But it's like the Olympics, man. Like,
No, that's what it's gonna
going over
be, and that's gonna be so much hype. Like,
and
I
that's
didn't
not to say
feel-
like Dragon Ball is obviously on the same level as like Olympics, but I'm saying like it's something like that, you know. Like you get to go out there and play against people from different countries, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, you know. And you want to, hey, in that point in time, man, it's not about East versus West. You know, it's everybody
like
together
It's
against
exactly.
one common cause, man. So
it's gonna be
that's cool.
It's gonna be country now, dude. Not East and West anymore.
Who's gonna
It's gonna be USA
cool,
versus
man.
Who's gonna be the coach for Team USA for Worlds, dude?
Team USA,
Yeah.
Who's
baby.
gonna be the coach?
Team USA.
Oh,
Actually,
man.
Dallas is actually on the release after the day after the release.
I think it'd be really
I told
sick
you.
to work with all the big teams out there and have like 2-3 people from each team represent USA. That'd be sick. And make one cool jersey just for everybody. That
would be
Yeah.
sick.
I think that'd be
That
really
would be
cool.
sick.
I think there's gonna be a lot of people going though. I think it's gonna be a lot. It's not gonna be as difficult as people are thinking to get like their invitation to Worlds. I think it's gonna be a little more. It's gonna be a little easier.
You
but,
think?
but
Yeah,
I mean,
because at the announcement, I believe they're gonna start having the season from December and building until next year, until like November, I guess, for their Worlds or December. So I think they mentioned like store preliminaries are gonna be having like invites for. I don't know the system it's gonna be, but I know it's gonna be something like that. Like I know that you could earn an invite somewhere for in a store event or something weird.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but.
I think, to be honest, I think the best way to do that is that every time you go in locals, like you get a point. It's kind of like Pokemon. I think Pokemon does that. They have like a training thing or whatever that you get a point if you like every time you go to the event, you get a point. So you use that point to go like
you're right. It might be like that.
I think something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I hope they do that something like that because that's actually helping the LGS store that actually goes so that way you get more points. Plus they have more traffic on the store.
Someone's saying that Set 8 will be legal to play at Dallas due to pre-release happening a week before. So those of you guys that don't, so be sure to pick up the pre-release cards if you need them and go hit up those tournaments. So you could have the best deck in the format. I think next set's just going to completely change the meta, honestly.
Yeah, so Dallas is actually the 23rd and the 24th.
Yeah.
I got it mixed up with the Vegas event.
I will probably be in LA around that time, so I probably won't see you guys, but I wish you guys the best of luck when you guys go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be at Dallas having fun, man. Go out there and just
and I'll wait for you guys to come back so we can go get some food in LA or something.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think top 16 from each should go to Worlds and represent. Someone's insane Egyptian. What up, dude? What up, Paul? They're saying I think top 16 from each match should go to Worlds and represent the region. That would be pretty sick. I think that would be something they could probably work into. I don't know what Bandai's gonna do. I know they're in the works in it. So
that's a great idea.
That'd be pretty.
That's a great idea. The only thing is, I think it's gonna be too small of a turnout if you did that. I think Bandai's looking for a far larger turnout. Especially to make, money back for the venue and everything.
Yeah.
So, otherwise that would be amazing, But I think they're gonna try to crack it probably won't crack a bigger number than nationals only because of the toll that it takes on your wallet to get to Worlds.
Yeah. Unless they give travel vouchers.
There probably won't be as many people. Yeah. I mean, hey, a lot of people got some Southwest vouchers, man.
There you go.
Now, man.
Time to use it.
Time to use it. Save them all and then just drop it when the time comes. Because Japan is like,
there's a lot of things that play a factor in that. Being able to take off work to go to to Worlds, especially if it's like in a country somewhere, you're gonna have to take at least a week off.
Yeah.
Well, if the event goes to Asia, you're looking at a 16-hour flight.
Yeah, there goes a whole day, man.
That's gonna be a long. I mean, you're gonna be behind a day.
Yeah.
But
I hate flying too, man. I hate flying.
I've never flown more than
6
hours. So I don't know how I'm gonna handle that.
Yeah, that's the farthest I've flown too, and I don't even like that.
Yeah, dude. I'm not a fan of flying, to be honest. I am not a fan of flying. I'm such a weenie. Turbulence scares me. Turbulence scares me. But
Oh, I think it scares a lot of people, man.
dude, going to Chicago, we hit a lot of turbulence from DC to Chicago, and I was like, this is like a really short flight, but it was the scariest one. Like our flight literally like turned over like sideways. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die right now before I go to
Oh,
even Nats.
shoot.
I was terrified. But
Well, hey, bringing up that
what happened?
bringing up that set 8 going to be legal for Dallas. That's going to change a lot of things.
Dude, that's gonna. I don't know, man. I'm gonna see like, dude. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this event. If it said 8,
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. The meta is gonna be hard.
Bandai straight up told me, like, the developers just straight up told me, it's like, just wait until set 8. Not everything's been released, but it's gonna definitely change this format. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll make sure to like tell.
Well, I mean,
that.
there's already so many different mechanics going to be involved. Like they have the new villainous and heroic things like that.
Oh yeah, revival and what is it? What's
and
it?
revival
Yeah,
and then
revival and what is offering?
what's that called? Offering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dude, I think Baby's
revival.
gonna take this event. Like the yellow baby, that dude is insanely strong. I was tripping out how strong this dude is. I was like, what is this beast?
As long as you have, if you survive by turn 3, I think you should win.
You gotta run Nimbus, man. Nimbus is gonna be main
Yeah,
for
just
sure.
Nimbus.
But this is what I think, like what Bandai was telling.
the
Go for
baby
it.
leader is not.
Oh my gosh.
If you Nimbus it, if you card Nimbus a card, I mean, remember it's only battle card.
Oh, the leader can attack again.
twice.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. You're GG. You're still dead.
GG.
GG. You're still dead.
Yeah, basically you have 4 attack. Yeah, basically you have attacker on turn 1 with double strike.
But they do have those 1-drops that changed the game where you can't really sensu and abuse it anymore. You have to use it defensively now. What is it? You have to warp 5 cards in order for it to like use it. You know what I mean? Was it those like peel off and I don't know what other color?
Oh, the peel off. I think.
Say goodbye to your Goku Black.
Yeah, Goku Black is gone.
Yep.
I don't know. Like my hero deck that I built is dead. Like with those cards, I'm not gonna play it anymore just because I'm like so sad.
See, but cards like that took away a lot of like the decks with like the storm factor. You know what I'm saying? Where you could just like, you know, like, making your turn go so much further with like Senzu and unyielding and stuff like that. I think that's actually good for the game.
No, I think it's amazing. I think people are like, speaking of like the game, people are very upset with the errata ruling with what was it? With World Peace. But I think people need to remember that they're still gonna update the list before a new set is released. Like this is, I feel like what they call like an emergency. You know how like Yu-Gi-Oh has emergency bans? This is how I see it. I don't think it's like, oh, this is gonna be the finalized list. I think they're still working on it because I know, like I said, the Super Playaz got to talk to the Bandai, and shout outs to them. They do a great job, but it's only a 10-man team, and so they're always looking at cards before they're released. And it's only 10 people, man. Like imagine like looking at 1,000 card pool and you forget that, oh man, unyielding was a thing at the time that you just totally forgot about it 10 sets in. Like you got to remember.
No, I mean, you know what? I feel. I mean, Bandai knows what they're doing. Man.
They're doing the
it's
right
not
thing.
Like, you know, they're professional. They're professional, dude. They know what they're doing. Like it's you know, I've never really been a huge fan of how like the ban list is and how it's so like restrictive. I mean, I feel that's what makes a player good, man. Like you should just learn to play around stuff, you know. Like
exactly.
But I mean, there are some problem cards. Like I'm not gonna lie, there are some problem cards. Yep. You know, like everybody complains about Gogeta 7. You know. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, Gogeta 7 is still probably like one of the scariest cards in the game. I thought Victory Strike was a big thing.
Gogeta 7. Yeah, Gogeta 7 is nasty.
7.
It is nasty.
If you've been Gogeta, it hurts more than Victory Strike, in my opinion. I'm like, why does this happen? Why do I gotta send back my hand?
The problem is that if you Gogeta them on your 7 and then you do Kaioken, that's basically broken. Dude. They can't do anything else.
But that doesn't exist anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. But someone could still play Gogeta, which it's still like the normal. It's still the normal play that people could do. Like Shenron is still gonna be strong just because you can still play the ramp. Actually, no, you can't. You could just play it normal, and then just bring out Gogeta.
It's actually worse now because you can get.
It's worse now.
You can just run the package. You
I
can
think
still run the Goku that untap the three phase now. Actually, untap it to energy and play objection again.
I think U7 Frieza might top, man. Like I was thinking about it the other day, because you have the Height of Mastery package with Path to Greatness, and you have that 19K Vegeta Kaba card that's dual color, and what is it? Universe 7. So you could go Gogeta with that and still play Victory Strike in that engine, like, and still play Ramp, but does it a lot
Yep.
better with, I think, with whatchamacallit, Frieza. And you have access to, what
Yeah.
is it, the cooler, the one that
The
Marcus
UI
and you have all these crazy plays. I feel like with U7 Frieza, you can still. I think U7 Frieza might come back again. It's so good. It does the similar.
It all depends on the format, man.
That is true.
I've seen a
That-
lot
I
of people.
agree.
A lot of people are really new, like whatever his name is, the black leader that says you can't attack with anything at once, like if they're under 7 drop or something.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That-
hijack.
I've already played against that deck like 4 times at untap, and I played against them all 4 times with my U7 Frieza deck, and they were just getting frustrated, man. They couldn't do nothing.
Oh,
Like-
you were playing U7 or you were playing the Doctor High?
No, I was playing Universe 7 against the Dr. Haichi, whatever.
And they were getting annoyed that you couldn't, like. What do you mean? Like, what were they getting annoyed about?
Well, yeah, because their leader doesn't stop my Victory Strike or my 8 drop. So-
Yeah, you're right. You're
So
right.
like, I mean, like they pretty much like they tried to build the board with blockers, and I would just like blow up their blockers, and then I was just like, I was just pretty much just setting up for the last turn. I'm just like, dude, like there's nothing you can do for. That's like a really horrible matchup for that deck. So like,
Mhm.
it's all about the format, man. Like,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
I
Like,
just can't wait for
there might be a
Baby.
lot of aggro decks out there.
Both babies,
Yeah.
red and yellow, are
A
gonna
bit.
be insane.
Yeah.
Baby is very strong. It is going to be very strong.
Pick up those starter decks, man. I think the starter decks is where it's at. Like this is what I was telling one of the developers. I'm like, I told him, I'm like, I'm starting to think that the starter decks could always could top an event. Like the way you guys build them, they're so strong and like they're so accessible for people that you could get into competitive play with just starter decks, which is amazing in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you have to buy some cards from like the booster box, which is very like common for any card game, you know, to make the starter deck even better. But like usually the leaders are pretty OP. Like we had Green Broly, Starter Coup, we have Shenron, we had what was the other starter deck? What is his name? The Super Saiyan 4 Goku, that one's amazing. You have a bunch of cool leaders, I think, that could top an event for sure. Like the expert deck, the Kaba expert deck. Like I think Android
Yeah,
21
that's really
is
good.
pretty strong too. You know, I don't know. Like we'll see what do you guys think about Set 8? Like just both of you guys.
I think they do one card they do need to do something about though is Mira.
Which one?
I think
Creator Absorb, the 7
the
drop.
the 7
the big
drop.
dude.
The 7 drop. Yeah.
Warp your
I
hand.
think-
Magic card.
I think that is something that is one card that does have to be taken care of. Like I think Gogeta 7 brings balance because it hurts decks like Janemba that just kind of sit there with their helmet strapped and kind of like don't do anything. So like you can tell right how much I love that deck. So
yeah.
I feel like stuff like Gogeta is necessary, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like Mira being able to play it like in a Broly deck and just freaking like guaranteed 3 life, 4 life is like
Yeah.
that's gnarly, dude. Like like
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
Crazy.
And he gets like a 40k boost or something like that, or like 50k boost on top of that.
yeah, dude. Like that I do think is a problem. Like, because that's a universal problem. That's something you can play in anything.
And all you
what I'm
need
saying?
is
Like-
4 in the drop. 4.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
insane.
crazy. Like I'm all for being able to play the Mira off of the actual Mira chain, like in the Toa deck. That's
Yeah.
fine because that's what the deck's about. But being
Yeah.
able to just maybe that's something you could do too. Maybe like it has to be in like a black leader,
Mhm.
or maybe like it doesn't have the overown capability. It only gets its effect off of like the Union.
Yeah.
The
Or
Union
something
Sword,
like
yeah.
that, like something like that. They need to change it up a little bit. That card is dangerous.
Okay.
Um,
I think so too, especially when you have what is it, the cooler?
oh, that Swift 2-0.
The Swift.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
That's
the Marcus the Marcus names.
the Marcus
Yeah,
names.
yeah, that gives you that security, right?
Yeah.
Having that cooler behind it.
Imagine minus Killy Zone was still a thing. Oh my goodness.
That car
This
was so busted. I love that car.
that card was just insane. We
Yeah.
have
Oh man.
Michael Cano and Brian Samuel on live stream. So anybody has questions for either one of these guys, they were in Nats. They were in the player's perspective. I was in the commentary perspective. As a commentator, I think it's a lot of work. Like talking
Yeah.
nonstop, I get drained. But it's awesome to see
Yeah.
people
Make sure you
play.
get one of those bag of water, dude, in your backpack.
Yeah, like you always as
Just sip it up.
if anybody ever gets
Just
to
sip it every
commentate.
time a commercial break.
Eat commercials because you said commercial break.
Yeah.
Always have snacks to have on the side whenever you go on commercial breaks, and I always know the name of the cards too, like what they do. I feel like playing this game, man. Like I just realized that I have knowledge on almost every single card. Like I don't know the names, but I know what every single card does in this card game, and it's all thanks to commentary, you know. And I
Yeah.
get to see cool strategies that people come up with. I think that's a cool
Yeah,
perk.
dude, people actually study all the cards, dude.
Yeah, like I see you guys come up with stuff, and then I see you guys play, and I'm like, man, I wouldn't have thought of that. Like I suck. Like you guys are on a whole nother level, man. Like everybody that plays competitive, you,
Nah, man.
Brian,
You need to plan an event, bro. Plan an event. Show them what you got.
me,
You just plan it.
me play. I don't know, man. I don't think people are ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get too old I'm gonna get old. I'm gonna lose to everybody, bro. Like
See, that's the thing, Tony. You're like scared. I mean, all you do is confidence, dude.
no, I
All
don't
you need
know.
is
I don't know.
confidence.
I don't know, man. I've only beaten Brian Samuel once, and that was the only game I played. And until this day, I'm gonna carry that victory no matter what. I'm just kidding.
God.
Oh, dude,
That was the
if
funniest
I
game.
thought
The
it
first
just-
time I played Brian is when he whiffed Whiff City like crazy. That was the funniest thing ever. Like that was my first.
Oh yeah, the freaking
The Ginyu veggies.
the Ginyu veggies, right?
Oh my gosh! And you were like, I should have played Vegeta. I'm like, yeah, you should just play Vegeta, dude. I think you would beat
Yeah.
me.
I should have played Vegeta.
And then you did.
but
And then
no.
you did play it at the next store event, and you topped, and you got first place, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, I won that one, dude. That was-
Yeah, I was like, dude, I told you, play Vegeta. Stop trying to play Ginyu. That was funny.
Oh, dude, this is like a funny story, dude. I was going to the airport, like I was
Mhm.
going in line to see TSA, and somebody just yelled at me, "Super Playaz!"
Hey
I'm like,
man,
"Ooh."
it's the name,
I,
bro.
was- I was
It's
like,
everywhere
"Hey, what's up, man?"
now.
I'm like popular now, dude.
You're Master Roshi, dude. You're Master Roshi.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, what's up?" Super? It was crazy, dude. I mean, how about this too? Every time we on that Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
every time we walk, it's like we have to stop because everybody's saying hi to Brian and congratulating him, dude.
Dude, Brian's a celebrity now, man. Like this dude's
Oh, it
a
is.
national champion. We should put him on a cereal box and everything.
Nah, I wouldn't
with
say all that, bro.
I think you know what would be the coolest thing is that if Bandai makes like a card based on all champions, just like their own merit card, like them designed as a Dragon Ball character, would be pretty sick. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Since it's
Well,
like
to
one of
be
a
honest, I
kind.
think Naruto actually does that.
Naruto did that?
It actually won a big event.
Yeah. And they
they call
made
it the
you-
Sanin event.
Uh-huh.
You actually make a card, and you have the name on it.
What? Dude, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did do that before. That was sick, dude.
That was
Like,
sick, dude.
What?
it was
I didn't know
it was the equivalent of our nationals, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
So
I never played
yeah,
Naruto.
and if you won, you got to create a card, and then it would have your name on the top corner, created by such and such.
Wow, that's so cool. Who's won? Like you guys used to play Naruto, so like who won those? Like you.
Yeah, it was like there was a lot, like one of our good friends Jerry, there was Thomas Cow, a lot of people like that. They
Mm.
made
Yeah.
cards.
I think I was too young for that.
Uh,
I didn't know about it at all.
That's actually still like Jordan Marco actually played too.
Oh, he did.
Ryan
a lot
Severin.
of-
A lot of people actually play those.
Mm.
Yeah, like it was actually a really big game. I'm surprised it went out the way it did, but yeah,
No,
that was my favorite game. I didn't think I was gonna play another card game after that, man.
Yeah,
And,
me neither.
and
I
of
was
course,
like, wow.
the one thing I said too, I was like, "What's my kryptonite, man? My favorite anime of all time, Dragon Ball."
Dragon
So I was like,
Ball.
"Oh, man,
That's what
they
bought
make
me
the
into
game.
this
They make
game.
the game. Dude. I was like, God. I was like, they just sucked me in. They took all my money.
Dude, I
Like,
got into this when Link Summoning came out for Dragon Ball, and not Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was just like, yeah, I'm not trying to learn this new mechanic. And at that exact moment, that's when Bandai decided to come out with Dragon Ball Super Card Game, and that's when I picked it up. And I was just like, oh man, I'm playing this completely wrong, and I'm making YouTube channel videos on this.
damn, I didn't play Yugi since back in the Dark Arm Dragon days.
Oh, dude, that's
Um,
old.
that was the last
You're
that was the last time I
prehistoric.
played, and then I
Just
stopped
kidding.
playing cards for a while. Then I started playing Naruto again. Now I started playing Naruto.
Someone's
Then I went
asking,
from
is this
Naruto
Jordan
straight to
Marco
Dragon
on
Ball.
the chat? No, this is Brian Samuel, 2019 champion. Someone's asking. Some people are shouting you out, like the Playaz from España, dude. Shout outs to you, man. Like to you and Michael.
Shoo, shout out to all those guys, man.
Yeah,
Shout
dude.
out to all you guys,
We're gonna
dude.
see them at Worlds, man. See what they bring.
Yes,
they,
yes,
they
They're
have
sir.
one of the,
making.
they have one of the best soccer players and all that.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
honestly,
Oh.
I've gotten my stuff pushed in, bro, by a bunch of the Chile players, man.
Dude,
On Untap.
we have some Chileans in our team that represent us in Latin America, man. Like
Oh,
one,
did
Yeah.
actually one of them top
he came in
3
second
also?
place. Yeah, I
Okay,
think
second place,
he
right?
came in second. He was the runner up. We have people that represent us in Latin America, but dude, they're good, man. They play some weird stuff. Like,
Yeah, their format is different than us, dude.
don't they have the same format as us?
I mean, like how they play. I mean,
Yeah, they have random stuff topping like Baby. I would never seen Baby top an event. Like I didn't think that was gonna be a thing.
last event San Diego, what's his name? Kevin actually made playing a baby against Marcus.
Oh, someone said, "Are you in the same group chat with Jordan now, Brian?" Since he was the
Yeah, I had the honor of Jordan adding me in as soon as I won. But even though Jordan's in it, I think he would agree that it's still pretty lonely. We need some more members, man. Yeah.
Someone's asking, have I missed any games? I think this one is going to be mainly talking. Probably not going to play just because I don't know. I haven't made any decks. I haven't played. I've been too busy with school and commentary, and I've been sick and dying in bed. So leaving Chicago, dude, I was so sick, man, on Monday. I was dying. Card players need to wash their hands.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
I'm
going
kidding, guys.
back here was hazard. All this
I couldn't wait to get back in Cali, man.
Dude, you're
I couldn't wait.
okay. Here it's been like super cold still. You guys go back to Cali weather. I come back to the same weather here.
Man, I came back to my city burning down, man.
It's because you brought that super hot fire back.
Yeah, I brought that fire back to Cali, man. I messed up.
Oh man.
How about Brian? Right, Brian left at the airport back here at 10:30, right?
In the morning
Brian?
or at night?
In the morning, right?
Mhm.
So they were waiting for flyaway, and then I got here 12 o'clock, 12:10. And I texted Brian, hey, how's the traffic? Right?
Oh
And then he called me. And then he called me, hey, where you at? Oh, I'm still at the airport waiting for a flyaway. Like, what?
Oh, you were still at the
For
airport,
nowhere
dude?
Yeah, I was there like 2 hours after, man, because the flyaway was like it was lagging because they shut down the entire like 405 freeway because of the fires. And I was like, oh, dude, like, so I was stuck there. I told Mike, man, it's $10 a person to fly away. By the time, like, I pay for my wife, myself, and you, that's $30. We might as well just pay $30 for the Uber. I was just get the $30 for the Uber and get out of here, dude. So, like,
Yeah.
Oh,
we ended up calling an Uber and just leaving us free. So I was like,
It's funny too, right? I told him, where you at, dude? Oh, I'm at Terminal 7. He asked me, where you at? I'm at Terminal 1.
oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
so I had to walk.
Let me tell
I
you.
had
to
to
make
walk all
old
the way
man
down.
Mike.
Oh, the funniest thing.
Walking from
Dude.
1 to Terminal 7.
Dude, the funniest thing happened. Now that you guys are mentioning about flights, C-Rod and I were getting dinner, and C-Rod was like, "Oh, my flight's at 8:30," and I'm like, "Dude, it's already 7. Like, I think we should just dip out, dude." And he's like, "Nah, it's fine, it's fine." And so we were eating, right? And then so we get to the airport, and we're like, I got the Uber to drop him off because my flight was a little later than his, and so
Yeah.
I'm like waiting with him, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, get your ticket so you can bounce, man." And he's putting in his code, and he's like, I don't know why my ticket's not printing out. I'm like, that's weird. And so he keeps putting it until like it prints out like some paper, and he's like, it says "see the clerk" or something like that. And then so I'm like, all right, dude, I'll fist bump him, and I'm like, dude, I gotta go to my flight. And then he calls me and he goes, hey Tony, are you on your flight? And I'm like, I'm walking to it. And he's like, dude, I missed my flight. And I'm like, dude, what? And he's like, yeah, man. The whole thing was that I came late. And I'm like, dude, I told you we should have left sooner. And he's like, nah. It was worth it, though. It was worth it. But it was the funniest thing because he was just like, I was panicking a little bit. And the person told me you can make it if you, like, run through everyone in the TSA line. This dude cut everyone, dude. He was like, he cut everybody. He was like 15 minutes before his flight was going to take off. He cut everybody. And this dude just made it on time. He's like, and it was the funny, and it always happens to C-Rod. Like I told C-Rod, like we were getting dinner, and I'm like, dude, we gotta go now. Like if you're trying to make it to your flight, he's like, no, it's fine. And it was just so funny.
It's fine.
Yeah, you know C-Rod. He's just like, nah, it's cool. And so he almost missed it, and I was just laughing. I'm like, dude, you're crazy, man. But I really wish
I will never do that, dude.
No,
I think once you miss your flight,
it's scary. I don't know what I don't know what I would do if I ever got my flight canceled or I missed my flight. I think I would panic like a little kid.
You had to pay the current flight on that thing. I remember.
You had to pay again.
You had to pay again because you missed the flight.
Oh, that's like $300.
I know. My former teammate Zach actually missed that flight. The traffic, and he has to pay $300
to fly
the next flight. Yeah, the next. Get the next flight.
I'm not down with that. Me personally, I have like anxiety like very easily. So if I get stranded somewhere, I will panic and freak out like as if my phone died and I was in the middle of nowhere. And I'm just like, what do I do? Like I'd be like a lost child.
As I was telling them, I'd rather be there early, 2 hours early.
Yes, I'm the same. I'm the same.
I'll be there.
I'm the exact same thing. But like I said earlier, we have Brian and Michael on chat and talking about our airplane experiences. But it's funny. But if you guys have any questions for these guys, hit up the chat, and I'll definitely ask them myself, or they'll answer it and they're watching it themselves too. So someone said Baby was designed by Bandai for competitive play. You should be surprised if it didn't top. So yeah, I agree. I think Baby's gonna be up there. I think both Baby. I think. Going into set 8, we're going to see some pretty cool decks. Like, we have Bulma, that new Android 18 that's blue, that makes blue-green free combo cost, pretty much, if it's 1, right? Or something like that, the Android 18. Like, I think you have to do some weird effect where I think you ditch a card. Mm-hmm. I have it open right here, now that I have it. Let me see. It's blue.
The leader?
Yeah, the new one. Let me see if I can find it.
I think you discard one of your dual color energy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it has to be dual color energy?
Yeah.
Busted.
And then at the end of the turn, I think you bring back another one.
Here we go.
And then you can play the.
Oh, it says choose one token in your opponent's battle area and remove it from the game, and choose one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 1 and return it, and then reduce the combo cost of all blue and green cards in your hand and in the battle area by 1 for the duration of the turn. So you have to have. So it's a token deck. That's gonna be interesting. You guys think we're gonna see a lot more Kales like being played and stuff like that now that. Like, all that stuff is gone. Like, Shenron, I think the game's going to go a little longer now. You think we'll see that?
Yep.
You think so?
I think it's going to be fast now. I think it's going to be fast.
You think it's going to be faster?
Should have been. Faster.
I have SSB Broly Unforeseen Force. I just bought these, so hopefully they come in handy. But we'll see. But, but yeah, definitely hit up the chat, guys. Thank you, obviously, Brian and Michael for always tuning in, and Brian for taking some time, like during your work time, to be on this live stream, man. I really appreciate it.
No, for sure, man. Thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, no, man. Thank you. But yeah, so I'm excited for the next set. So hyped. We just got the new reveals of the hero and villain.
Yes.
It's just gonna be crazy cool. The noble hero rare, that's what they're called, and the villain ignoble villain rare. So crazy. This guy's critical.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that card that just hates on Skillless?
Which one is that? Which card?
There's like a new black, like I don't know if it's counter player, it's just activate main or whatever it is. It's like a 1-cost black card that says like if your opponent has a Skillless battle card out, like you warp like any amount of battle cards that equal up to 4 and like remove them from your opponent's battlefield or something like that.
Wow, that sucks.
It's dirty, dude. I was like, oh man, like what does Skillless deserve? What he didn't deserve this?
He didn't deserve it.
Dude, blue green is just gonna be pretty strong. I think I'm gonna lean
It's
towards
very
blue
strong.
green next set. That's probably what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I've
build
been
my
I've been
deck.
messing with blue green Harudagarn right now, and it's pretty good. It's pretty
Ooh,
good.
you say Hurugard, I'm like, what?
Yeah, blue green Harudagarn,
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah,
what is
man.
going on?
Yeah, I've been playing that lately. I haven't dropped a game with it yet. I've been playing
Ooh,
against a lot
I
of
know.
baby. I've been playing against a lot of baby. I've been playing against a lot of like Broly, things like that. It's been holding its own. So,
because Sensu's still good,
um,
man. If they don't have that one drop, then you can still take advantage of it during offensive or defensive, and that's all you need. I feel like it's so
I
clutch.
just feel like I don't know, dude. I just feel like blue. I will never play a deck that has like. I feel like TN just completely destroys blue decks. Like just like
It does.
I would never play blue just simply because of that. Pretty much, like
Oh, you're scared of TN? TN just like
I am.
just
Yeah,
I'm
robbing your
just
terrified of
energy.
just
it, to be honest. Like it makes so many cards dead, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're just sitting there like,
oh,
oh man, like what are you gonna do? Like so one cost
uh,
15K beater that pretty much
this
shuts down
this
half
guy
your
is
deck.
nasty, dude. This card is nasty, Brian. Villainous Counter Strike.
Sorry for the cough, everybody. I'm still recovering from my sickness.
Let's activate battle. Your opponent has a skillless battle card
Oh
in
man.
play. Choose any number of your opponent's battle card with an energy 4 or less, for which the total adds up to 4 or less. Send it to the warp.
Yep. GG.
Wow,
That's crazy, man.
that's crazy. It's activate battle
Dude,
too.
I can't wait for the secret
You do
rares.
it
I want to
anytime.
see what they are. So happy. Choose 3 tokens in your opponent's battle area. So I think it's gonna revolve a lot of tokens, man. But what I'm curious, will those tokens attack me? Can they kill me? Like, are they gonna have attack? Are they gonna
Yeah,
have
they're probably
battle?
gonna be like 10K, but I mean at the same
Oh.
time, everything in your whole deck kind of kills them. So
Oh, so it's just made play, bring it, and just kill them, right? That same turn.
pretty much that's what it's made for. Like it seems like that's what the mechanic is, but I don't know.
Oh
I haven't really
man,
dug into that deck too much. Like I
I.
said, I've only really focused on the green version
In
and
the
seeing people
blue
play
version.
baby against me. That's
Mm,
all I've pretty much
because
seen
yeah,
so
this is
far.
gonna
Baby
be
baby is strong. It is strong, but
Super
I'm
Saiyan
not a
4
huge fan of
Goku.
the I'm not a huge fan of the decks that have to go down to 2 life.
Oh yeah, because then they could just triple strike you and you lose.
I mean all they need is Mirror Champa and they win.
Yep.
So I mean
I forgot
I
about that.
mean I'm not a huge fan of going down to 2 like that, but
You're
at the
right. Now
same
I see
time
why
it
you're
does
saying
apply
that.
a lot of pressure. It does apply a lot of pressure and it draws a lot of cards. So I mean, if you can just get your opponent quick within the first couple of turns, and sneak the game out, then I mean, it is going to be very strong. But other than that, I'm definitely not going down to 2.
Yeah, man, you're
Um,
right. You are right about the whole issue with Mira. Now that you're saying like leaders that go to 2, it's just no point of playing it because you're just gonna get
it's
killed by
it's it's
Mira,
nasty, man. It's
especially
nasty,
with like.
especially when you're playing that card like after you've made your opponent waste so many resources, and then you're
Mhm.
bringing it out. Like, man, it's like, dude, you don't got to negate. I mean, game. It doesn't matter what you got in your hand.
Yeah, you just play the that one card.
All right, here it comes. Let's see.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Nah, Mira needs to be fixed a little bit. I thought that they were gonna fix it, especially with the new that Mira they showed.
Have to wait
Where
till they'll actually put all the ban lists up. I'm
yeah,
pretty sure they're gonna
they're
more.
gonna probably show another ban list before the set. That's what they said they were gonna do. Bandai did say that whenever a new set release is gonna come out, they're gonna have a ban list for it. So even if they did this like really quick errata for World Peace, just give it a few more weeks. I think Bandai's still looking into it. Give them credit. I feel like Bandai does a lot of work. Like you guys met the creators, right? Like they're really cool. Like they listen, they take notes
Yeah,
at the
they're very
event.
cool.
They have like notepads and everything, looking into what people are playing. What's pretty much busted at the event. I think they did notice World Peace was an issue. I remember them mentioning it for a few times. They're like, yeah, everybody's playing World Peace,
Yeah,
and it just
it's actually. I was surprised they're actually watching the game too against Brian and Locke.
No, they pay attention to everything, like
Yeah, they
from
did. I
the
was like,
LCQs to the day 1 and day 2. They look at they'll stand at a game the entire time to see what you guys are doing, and they'll take notes. And I think that's so cool. I haven't seen game developers do that.
yeah.
Where they go where the fans and the players are playing at, so they really take that to consideration, especially since this game has come like what 2 years old.
Yeah.
The fact that they're involved in it that much is pretty sick. Um,
Yeah. So I think the game is actually growing and the game is healthy, dude.
the game is perfect right. Well, it's not perfect, but it's at a good stage right now. Like
Good stage right now.
it's a good stage. Like I
Yeah.
can't even deny it. Like this game is so much fun. It's popular. It got more fan base now, and you've seen it grow from
And plus
every
the
region.
community is really good,
The
dude.
community is cool.
I love the community, dude.
Mhm. The discussion group, everyone, the players, everybody that's just getting into the game could
Everybody, dude.
definitely like just know what the game,
Everybody, dude.
how it is, and it's just so much fun. But I'm looking at the
Yeah.
new stuff, so haven't really looked into it. But all this is going to be legal, available in tournaments November 15th. So I don't know what's going to be cool. Some of the artwork looks sick in some of these, man.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what's gonna like what to play next set. I think I'm just leaning towards something with blue green. I don't know what leader, but it's gonna be blue green for sure.
I already have my blue green deck already.
Oh, you do?
They actually, I have a group on locals right now. Right? They're already clowning me, man.
Why? Because it's like a Shenron or what?
Because yeah, yeah, they're clowning. Oh, what are you gonna play now, Mike? We're gonna play now. So, War Piece already done.
Oh, there we go. There we
Oh,
go.
I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, it kicked you out. I'm like, no such thing, sir.
Yeah, no, I was like trying to talk and I couldn't hear you guys or anything. So I was like, oh, it's weird.
Maybe it's just a bad connection or something. It already happened to me too. Yeah, Brian was on the clap too. They were clowning me
Oh, the new deck
about
that
the
Brian that
the
Michael's
deck.
playing.
Because I always play Shenron.
Oh, now
I
you
mean,
gotta change it up. You ain't playing Shenron no more,
I,
boy.
yeah, can't play Shenron anymore.
I'm just trying
We've
to
got
figure it out.
we've gotten rid of the solitaire. Now we just need to get rid of the helmet and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And we'll be ready, boys.
Oh, man. Yeah, Janemba's
the
pretty
helmet's
strong,
stuck.
man. I've never played Janemba, but it's always been hard to play against it if it's not any other leader that doesn't have Victory Strike in it. Like, it's always a hard matchup.
You just gotta know how to play against it, dude. It's not that difficult.
Well,
it's just like
I guess because
it's annoying, dude.
the only times
more
I
so
played
annoying.
it was when they had. I haven't played it recently, but I know the counterplay cards are like what kills it. Like kills opponents is just like you play a big boss monster and they just like put it in rest mode or they bounce it back. So I haven't played a Janemba yet with the new stuff. I played it when like Hide and Mastery was still a big thing, and like I'm telling you guys, I don't really play anymore. Like it sucks. Like as much as I want to play, I can't. Like I'll be commentating and I'm here stuck in the East Coast
Okay.
by myself with no one to play with. But nah. So people are saying, "What up, S Aragon?" I'm guessing Aragon 05. I think that's Steve. I'm guessing.
That's Steve right there. That's
Shout
my
out
boy
Suno,
over
the
there.
super player right there.
Wait. Where you
Ayo,
at?
Bo Shooter. What up, man? And then Ramon Devilla. All the new cards released. They haven't released. They released most of them. I don't know if they've set. They haven't showed the SPRs
Oh, that's
or the
Ramon
secret
from the
rares.
dudes.
Secret rares. Oh, that's Ramon.
That's Ramon for the dudes.
Ah, that's the dudes.
The dudes.
The dudes, Los Dudes. I don't know. I think they changed. I
I
don't know
think
if it's the dudes.
they changed the name. Just the dudes.
I don't know what they're called right now. It's Los Dudes or the Dudes or Dudes. I don't know.
Yes, the
It's one.
dudes.
It's one of those. But yeah. So definitely, I'm not playing any games. But if Michael, you want to host the game and you play, and I guess commentate and see what people are playing.
Okay.
Or it's up to you.
I haven't played any. To be
I haven't
honest,
made a new deck.
Any deck.
Because you have the new errata.
I should have the shiny. I have the classical right now.
If anybody wants to send a deck list and we could play test it on live stream, sure, hit it up in the chat. We'll definitely do that because I don't know what any of the new cards do. Haven't really looked into it. I just know that some of the leaders are pretty cool. I know if you have choose a red or yellow card from your hand in the draw. I think Beerus is pretty cool in my opinion. You drop a card because it doesn't have to. It's like what is it? Use 7 Frieza where you just like drop a card, draw 2 if it's red or yellow. I think that's pretty sick. It doesn't have to attack. And then choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. Huh. That's pretty cool.
Alright. Want me to hold something? Okay.
Sure. Let me see. Let me get on the tap. So if anybody wants to play Michael Kano, because Brian is at work right now. He's busy, so he won't be able to play. I will see
Let's
the
see.
game.
I'll make a game.
I want to see what the new leaders do real quick. I should just put leaders for this set. Thank you, everybody that's tuning in right now. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna start the game, so you guys want to join me or play me?
Yeah. Let me know when it's up so I could just join it and see what you're playing. Where's this card at? Special trait, unspecific. Where's it at? Keyword. No, wrong thing. Card type. Here we go. Leader. I was like looking for the thing that like filters. So we have red, blue, Android 18, Android 21. Ooh, some players. Let's see that.
Okay, I'm gonna go in right now. So you guys want to join or?
Ooh, this looking.
Alright, we got.
Rio. Someone's already playing. Perfect.
Yep. Someone's already there.
Arrow God, spectate.
Arrow God.
So here we go. I'll be focusing on the chat as well. So if anybody wants to hit up the chat, tell me where you guys are watching from. Thank you for tuning in. This is gonna be changed for sure. Live streams will be going on Saturdays. I just decided to do Friday just because Nats was last Friday, and I wanted to make this the last Friday for streaming. But starting next week, it's sorry, hit the mic. Starting next week, it's gonna be on Saturdays, and it's gonna be at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so 12 p.m. Pacific, and I don't know what it'll be around the world if people want to tune in, because I know people really like Saturday and people voted for Saturday. So this is the last time we're gonna do it for Friday. And thank you everybody for tuning in. We will be moving it to Saturday now. So thank you. I did it for today just because I know last week was Nats, and so I didn't get to live stream, but I get to commentate it, which was pretty cool. Like always, thank you Bandai for giving me that opportunity, and everyone that pretty much supports the Super Playaz. Couldn't be there without you guys.
Yes, sir.
That was definitely a must.
Well, tomorrow, I'm gonna go to Brian's place tomorrow. We're gonna do a live stream also on the main group.
Do you want access to the Twitch thing, Michael? Do you want access to that? So
yeah.
You guys could just live stream it.
Let me have that.
So we could meet partner finally.
Yeah.
The more we stream, the better it is.
So yeah, we can.
But just know that if you guys live stream, do not curse, mute it. This is a child-friendly environment.
Yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. So if you guys have any more questions, tomorrow we're gonna be there tomorrow too.
And we do have a special announcement later on. I think C-Rod will be announcing it in one of the videos, but we are creating something different and something new that involves all the players on our team, and people will be able to work and play against the players on the team. So
yeah. Tomorrow for our live stream, I'll be hosting a gauntlet match. So
it's a gauntlet match.
Yes, I spent $100 on a Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. Right?
Are you serious?
Yes. So I have one. So pretty much for all my local guys, like they know what it is, but it's a new thing we're gonna start. Pretty much, it's like a gauntlet series to where like everybody gets to play each other like a certain amount of times, and whoever has the most wins at the end of the night gets to go home with the gauntlet. That's pretty much what we've been doing.
Oh, dude, we should. Oh, that's so cool. That's a funny idea.
Yeah, so it was just a cool way to like to kind of test and kind of like learn all the matchups, because usually everybody comes with a different deck.
Yeah.
So it was a good way for me to figure out and see all the matchups.
Would you guys be proxying any cards from the new set?
We potentially could. I have to talk to David about that. He's usually the one that prints out like the proxies.
Gotcha.
But most likely it's gonna be still from the current set. We probably will. We probably will implement the new ban list though.
Oh.
Just so we don't see a lot of Shenron, so that can make things interesting.
Can't use it.
Can't use my Shenron anymore, man. I can't play that anymore.
Michael Collins gonna have to play Clash Coup. That's the only other thing he has made. So we'll see.
We'll see. I haven't had to build. I have.
He's like, don't talk to me like that, Brian. Just because you're a national champion, I got some stuff for you.
Yes.
Ooh, something spice
That's
for the
funny.
national champ.
that spice, man.
Just know that no, everybody's gonna be saying this to you, Brian. If they beat you, they're gonna be like, "Oh, does it mean I can win Nats now?"
Oh,
they're not gonna let that go for like a cool minute. I'm just telling you that right now. They're not gonna let that go for a cool minute. I remember when Miguel came in second, and from the DBZ dudes, and everybody kept telling him, "Oh, does that mean I could win second place now?" When they would beat him, it was so funny. He's like, "Ha ha ha."
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like my boy Ken Watkins tells people. Yeah, you might be able to beat me in the garage, bro, but you beating me at the tournament, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story, man. You might beat me in the garage, but that's a whole different thing.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it is a different thing.
Oh, that's funny. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So I can net deck you guys. So. I'm just kidding.
I wish I had access to set 8 stuff. Oh man, shout out to Core TCG. They're gonna hook me up, man.
Oh man,
are they really? What did they tell you?
Man, no, because they got me for when I won, they gave me $800 store credit.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so I'm gonna get a case of set 8 when it comes out.
Ooh.
That way me and the rest of the team, whatever we need, anybody on Super Playaz needs to use cards from set 8, we'll have access to it, and we'll be ready for Dallas and be ready for Vegas.
Ooh,
so
when is Vegas?
Vegas is in December.
Oh, that's right. I remember talking to George, and he told me, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's like 14, 15." I'm like, "Oh, that's finals week. I can't go."
Man, there's gonna be a lot of big names there, man. I've already spoke to a lot of like the East Coast players too. Like Jordan Markle, people like that. They're thinking about coming out there for Vegas. It's Vegas, man. So I mean,
it's cheap.
It's gotta be,
man.
Yeah, you might see a little bit of White Claw action for me and Russell Stelzer since it's his birthday weekend. But
it's his birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday weekend, man. So we're gonna go out there and have a little fun. We're gonna have a little fun. I might not be as concentrated as I was at Nats, but we'll see. We'll see how it is.
That's funny. I wish I could make it. Like if I didn't have finals, I would have probably made it. I would have probably because I know the semester ends that week, but I know I have finals that are gonna be due that weekend, so I can't dip out just like that. I'm like,
I have a feeling a lot of the other players on our team are gonna have a good weekend. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of good. I think like the Prodigy, Danuke, Ulysses, and all people like that, man. I think they're gonna show up to play that event.
I hope so. I hope they do. It'd be great.
Nah, they will, dude. They will. We're gonna jump in the hyperbolic time chamber this next month, and we'll see what we can do.
The Prodigy,
And the Prodigy are really good, dude, man.
Hopefully.
Yeah, the Prodigy smacked Mike over in San Diego.
Yeah, they did. But
Daniel's really good, man. He's really good. I've always said that.
Yeah.
Ever since back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, how old is Daniel now?
He's 14, 15 now. He's still the youngest member of our team.
He's still young, dude.
He's a baby.
And then,
dude missed school just to go to the
Nats. He's a beast.
It's so funny. I'm like, dude, you gotta go to school.
Shoot, I would have missed school too. Then again, I missed school for far less. So. Oh man.
That's crazy. Oh, this guy's playing a Zamasu green red baby. Interesting.
I don't know why he's a good, interesting deck though.
Dude, I remember I was watching the Herudegarn player you played against, Brian. I saw him.
Oh, top 16?
Yeah, I saw him snap. He was playing, I think, Trey Faircloth on the last game, I think, for top 16, if I'm not mistaken. And this dude ripped both a super combo, he did it twice. So he Zamasu twice, 2 turns in a row. One previous turn, he snatched away his super combos. And the next turn, he snatched up his, negates. And he was just, dead after that. He's just like, oh, that sucks. That's RNG, man.
Yeah, dude, I love Zamasu. That's the engine that I play in my blue-green Herudegarn deck. That thing's nasty, man.
What is it, 2 energies you bring out? Oh, no, it's 3. And you bring out the 7K Indestructible... Or 7-drop, 7. Dude, that's insane. It's on board forever unless you warp it. That's it.
Yeah, no, you're not. You can't even warp it, dude.
You can't warp it?
No, it can't be removed from the battle area by a skill or by a battle. So
wow.
the only way you can really get rid of it is like Mafuba or like Zeno. So like that's pretty much the only thing you can really do. Chain Zeno or
What about
Mafuba.
reducing the cost? Like the power. I heard that if you reduce it, you could KO it. Like you could definitely put it in the drop. Like if you minus it. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean that actually can probably happen. So I mean, technically, like the new baby deck that does a lot of minusing,
yeah.
that could give it a little bit of a problem. But
Oh.
other than that, I don't. It's pretty much going to be on board the entire game. Like the dude
Okay.
I played in top 16, man, that was a spicy deck, dude. And it was he was a great player. He piloted it very well. It was a grindy game. And dude, like. Like I said though, man, those TNs and everything put in work, Brody.
Oh, because he can't restand anymore at that point. Oh, that's right. You did have it on your sideboard.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I can just
That's-
imagine like that.
that
Just
card's
hurts it.
horrible, dude.
Yeah, the silver bullet that just nerfs blue completely, just like that.
Yeah, that card's broken, dude. It's horrible.
There is a
But
stream
yeah, it was-
chat. Sorry. No, there's people
No,
are
go-
asking. No, people are just asking, is there a chat? I'm like, yeah, there is. Just hit up in the chat. I'm watching it. And we're just watching Michael Cano get whooped right now. I'm just kidding.
Is he getting bodied?
No, he's not.
I don't know.
Wait,
It's just
what's your
4-4
life?
right now. So
It
I
really
think
wouldn't surprise me.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. True that.
It
That's
is
like
what
a
it
big
is.
true that.
I'm actually losing. I'm using the Krillin deck right now that we actually work on. Is actually the first build of the deck before we switching to Broly.
Mm.
Yeah, because again, I told you, TN is dumb. So
Yeah, you're right. It's not. What do you think's worse, TN or Haru Haru?
TN by far.
By far, because you can't restand your
I mean,
stuff anymore.
in the current meta, Haru Haru was more devastating because everybody's running Broly. But
Yeah.
like, if it was like a blue format again, like, dude, TN just does so much work. Like, can't do nothing to that, bro. Like, the card comes out and it's just like, all right, you're pretty much getting beat down this turn for sure. Especially if somebody's playing a deck that has like already like a board.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you already have a board established with apes and stuff like that, and you bring out TN, man, it's GG.
What is this?
Oh god. All right. Unfortunately, I have to go back to work.
For sure, dude. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Thank you guys. We'll get together again later this week. Start
Definitely.
chopping it up before Dallas. And we'll get going. Hopefully, I can go over to the PPG's Dallas event and do something. So.
You might be a bounty, man. For that event.
What was that?
You might be a bounty for that event. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we got the Daylon Mac event too.
Oh, when is that? I think he mentioned it to me the other day, or at the
Well,
event.
he said it's gonna be around February. It's gonna be on Vegas too.
Oh, it's gonna be February.
Oh, if it's in Vegas too, man.
That's gonna be nuts, dude. But
Yeah, I probably won't. I probably won't play in the 3v3 no rules one, but I'll probably play. I'll probably definitely play in the main event, of course. But
what is it, like a prize pool of 10 grand or something like that?
10 grand, yeah, 10
That's
grand.
insane. It's because he's an NFL player, bro.
the dude's a beast.
Yeah, because beast though.
But for sure, thank you, Brian, for tuning in, man. The national champion of Dragon Ball Super card game this year.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Hey.
Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, man,
I'll check back
always.
this week, and we'll get out of here, man. Remember, everybody, stay super, baby.
Stay super.
That's super.
There we go.
There you go. This is actually the deck I'm playing right now. This is the
original.
start. The original
what
build that
started
Brian started.
The crazy stuff.
Yeah, I actually get my invite for this too at the locals. So.
I remember you played it. You came in what, second? Or was it?
Yeah, I did.
second or
I did
third?
second.
You came in second.
I think second or third. Yeah.
What did you lose to? Was it
It
Kid?
was second or third.
It was Kid Goku, right? I think you lost to. Was it Tommy?
Yeah, I lost to Tommy on that one.
I remember he told me. I was like, oh, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But this is probably gonna be
Yeah.
the last thing I do because I'm just trying to rest because I'm still a little sick. But Yeah, man, it was great seeing you guys, man. Like I was so
I
excited
know,
to
dude.
see
I was
Playaz
happy
out
too.
there.
The only bad about Nats that we didn't hang out to each other. Like actually, you were doing your thing, and then
Yeah, that was the sucky part was I wasn't able to hang out with you guys
yeah,
as
that's the
much as
only
I
one.
wanted
But
to.
the
Maybe for
rest,
another event where I'm not commentating, where we could play, I would
yeah,
definitely want to go. But I know for a fact, like the next events, I can't go to any of them
uh-huh.
because of school. It doesn't give me enough time, and then like it's whack. Why does it keep doing this?
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, man. It's going by quickly though. Hopefully, there's one during December, like winter break, but I doubt it. But I definitely want to hang out with you guys during winter break and Thanksgiving break when I'm back in LA.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
definitely. Let's see. Yeah, 25.
I don't know what to play next set, man. Like I really want to play the new stuff, but I don't know like how viable it's gonna be. I'm just like super stoked. Let's see what happens. I wonder if Kaba veggies are still gonna be a thing. What do you think, Michael? You think Kaba veggies is still gonna be a big thing? I think it's.
I don't know.
I,
It just really
I think
depends.
so. Oh no, but
The unexpected turn is actually really good though. So.
oh yeah, now that it's like when you're bringing out the third battle card, you could activate it now. Like that's crazy how they ruled it like that. That makes it even way more like powerful. Nuts. That's nuts.
It is nuts though.
But now that Shenron's gone, well not Shenron, but like Purunga's gone, like those big beater decks are dead. So I wonder what's gonna happen now.
Totally dumb. Yeah.
But I still feel like you can make a really good red-green deck with Shenron. Like, not veggies, but
I
like,
mean, yeah,
in general.
they're actually forgetting about a card. Another card. It's rescue. It said restore the universe. It's actually really good card also.
Which one?
I think you summon 4 or less on that one, 15 or more.
Oh, yeah. The one that you were
It's
telling
a turn
me about,
5.
right?
Yeah, it's still a really good card.
Desire. Ramp up to 5 now instead of 4.
But I mean, ramp up to 5. It's still not bad.
It's not that hard to do, I feel.
I think it froze on my computer.
No, he just played After Image on you, so.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. The live stream's gonna change to next week for sure on Saturday. So just giving you guys a heads up. It will be next week, definitely on a Saturday, so we don't have to like worry about. At least for me, I could rest a little bit on a Friday now. But yeah, it's gonna be moved to Saturday now, just because last week we couldn't live stream it because of nationals. Did it, oh, it didn't freeze. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, dude, my screen protector broke. I need to buy a new one.
I'll shake this card. Discard this game. Double strike. Then create. And go here. Attack.
Ooh. What is he negating? Wow, another one?
Another one? Okay, that's
He's gonna
fine.
probably destroy your Oh no, he didn't mind.
That's why I didn't summon any of the cards yet.
Oh, no second effect. Ooh, he's gonna pass.
Okay, so it's
dude, your hand's pretty busted.
I don't know if I want to summon anything right now, but I can just pass. I mean, I can do this. I'll just pass for now.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to live stream and stuff, dude. The stream key and stuff.
For tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody, I wanted to interview Brian, so that way at least we can go forever on that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be there early.
I'll probably ask Chris to kind of like walk you through it because I don't really know how to do it. Besides, like, because he helped me do it, so I think I'll ask him.
I'm probably gonna use my phone, so I don't know about that because I usually just use.
Oh, you use your phone? Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a computer. I mean, laptop, just a desktop.
Oh, well, we could host it, I believe, on our channel, like on the Twitch.
Oh, you can?
I think so, but like I said, I'll give you access to it, so you could like get in it, and you could just live stream it from your phone, bro.
Okay.
If that's what you want to
Alright.
do
Yeah, I
from
might do
Twitch.
that. Is he running Secret Rare? I'm scared right now though.
I don't think so.
He
He
might-
doesn't have 20. Oh no, he doesn't need 20. That's the what
the
is
Secret
it?
Rare rabbits.
Oh yeah, all he needs is the double strike, man. Oh yeah. I'm sleepy. But man, it's been a long week. I'm tired. That dude, I'm telling you, Nationals really burned me out
I
this
have
week.
fun in Nash, to be honest, dude.
Dude, Nats was fun at that moment, but afterwards when I came back to work, oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
I was dead, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I was really dead. I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I
What's
why
that?
am I at work? Oh, he has barrier,
Okay,
and then
he
if you
says-
KO, draw one card. Ooh, he's gonna blow your stuff up right now. Choose one of your
I'm
opponents with an energy cost. Ooh, nigga.
choose one of the battle cards with an entrance cost. 1, 2. Okay, so it's KO my. Is he KO my?
Oh my gosh.
Is he double strike too? I rest him.
Oh, you could choose any card? Oh, then he's gonna, and then you draw a card, huh?
Yeah.
Why'd you tap out the blue ones? Can't you just tap one yellow and one green?
Yeah, I'll do that instead. Draw one card for champ. Did I draw? No, I didn't draw yet.
No, I don't think so.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I was like
Oh, it's
wondering.
active. It's activate battle.
Yeah.
It's activate battle, so you can't even do that yet. So-
Ooh, he's gonna attack you.
So I can just
Is he
negate
double
that.
strike?
So that way
Ooh, restand 2
Eh.
energies.
it stands through my energy. So you can activate his speaker.
Dimension magic, dude. So good. So good. Does the draft leader Vegeta, does he get hurt by TN also? Since he's like
think
red,
so.
blue, green, and yellow. He's like every color.
Yeah, that's actually a good leader too, to be honest.
Ah.
Oh, it's a barrier. Okay, well, how can I do this? Okay, let's do this first. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Attack, 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 attack.
I know that's what I'm gonna do, but this Piccolo's gonna be annoying.
Oh, he has 2 lives, man.
It's activate battle, so 1, 2. I can't even KO his thing.
Oh, because he's barrier. You can't warp
Yeah.
it.
I can't even warp it. That's the thing.
Ooh.
I can't even kill Samasu.
He can't. So there's
I
no reason to
can't.
attack him. It's just.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with life no matter what.
Yeah, you're pretty safe right now.
Yeah.
No negates.
No
Double
negate
strike.
15.
Be careful. He could still pop it. We'll go with
Yeah, I can still pop it. Okay. Okay, I do the
you. Oh my goodness.
prudence effect, shake.
Shake down, baby.
I'm pretty sure he has a negate on
Ooh,
this
he's gonna
one.
negate it. Just bait it out, man.
Yeah.
Draw a card. -10.
Draw a card.
What does that card do? What is that? You're wide open if your leader card is blue. If their opponent energy cost, return it to the owner's hand instead of it being played. Ah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, actually, and
That's pretty good
then
against apes.
pass, shake, and my turn. Actually, good right now. So anything in place I can counter. So I think I'm good. It's that Piccolo's gonna hurt me.
Someone's asking, good afternoon from the UK. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
And then someone said, dark, getting sleepy. Yeah, I'm exhausted, man. This week has been like crazy. This is still like me recovering from gnats, man. I haven't been able to like really recover yet. I've been so tired, man. Like going from gnats, I got home like at 2 in the morning and then had work at 7. Oh, man. It was brutal. I didn't even go to class. I was so dead. What? Oh, wait. Oh, he's bringing out Raditz on you, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So what should I do?
He's bringing out Raditz on you. You dead. Is he?
I guess I need to combo that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yup. And you're gonna take 2 lives, son.
I knew it. I knew it. That's why I'm thinking about just not attacking.
And what is that? It's, you take 2. It's anything that's 2 or less, right?
Yeah.
You can use some of this stuff in your hand.
I'm gonna do something though.
Ooh, you could play Champa and rest it.
I could play. I'm gonna play Champa and rest.
What are you gonna rest? You're not gonna. Oh, well, you're not gonna rest Zamasu. I don't know, man. You're pretty much dead. Oh no, yeah, because you're gonna be at 1, and that dude's pretty strong.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah, you're
that's
right.
That's 40K.
Yeah. My bad. I totally forgot about that.
That's a 40K card. Okay, so we'll see.
Champa, that
hopefully
dude.
I survive this thing.
Hey, but you gotta take 2 lives, bro.
I'll take go to my life, or
it goes to your drop, I think, doesn't it? And then do 2 damage.
You play this card, choose one card.
You don't. You just take a.
I take 2, no matter what.
You take 2 and add them to your hand. Boy.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not a bad hand at all, man.
It's actually not bad.
And is it during battle?
Yeah, it's actually
during battle.
Killing you. Okay.
He's killing your Champa the Trickster. Is he gonna go all in?
Hey, him, he has to.
He has to kill you, huh?
Yeah, he has to kill me.
Ooh, so he's at 20, 30. Ooh, is that gonna be GG, Michael?
He should be tapped out, right?
He has 1 energy tapped. Wait, no, hold on. He needs to. So he used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he comboed the.
You should be tapped out.
Yeah, that's
that costs 5.
Yeah. The Raditz that
should be
it's
tapped.
plus 1k, plus 1 5k. It should be tapped out.
It should be tapped out.
2, 3, 4, 5, because he plays the green, and then he has to combo. He's a free combo with multicolor. Is he really?
Yeah.
Wait, no, the Raditz?
Oh yeah.
Regan,
but still, though, he has to pay 5.
So yeah, he paid 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's good.
No, but he pays for the Raditz also.
No, but he says if you have a red-green multicolor card in your energy, reduce the combo card of this card from in your hand by 1 in the battle area, and battle area by 1. So,
that is effect, right? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's his effect. Ooh.
You're good.
Oh, dude, you're dead. Nah, I think you can survive.
I can survive this.
What is this? So he's 30, 35, 40? 40? Only 40? 50. Can you do it?
Yeah,
I think you could do it.
50.
Make sure you.
Okay.
You gotta drop your entire hand, man. Super.
Problem is this 2 right here, but
if you could. Yeah.
So when I combo.
35, 40. So if you use your super combo, just go straight to the drop, but you can still draw.
Okay, so I'll use that.
Tap the green. Do you not run Sensu in this deck?
I did. He dropped 3 already.
What? No way.
Yeah.
How did you drop
did.
3 Sensu? How did you drop 3 Sensus? What are you talking about?
I have 2 on my hand. I have 3 on my hand. He Samasumi.
Oh wow! Wait, but it's
20, 30.
I haven't seen it. Oh wow, he did.
So it's 2 or less. So I'm gonna activate this. So I can draw response.
Yeah. I can still draw anyways.
I can still draw anyways.
Yeah. Well, it's dead. It's dead. You know, normally this would work a lot better, except your deck seems to literally have 3 costs or above. The counterplay cards.
Yeah,
Man,
it
they're
does.
so good.
Good with this. You're good.
And yeah, remove the super, but you draw
Okay,
a card.
I'm gonna shake it. I draw a card. 5K. Oh yes.
You did.
That's 20, 30.
So he's 30. You just need 40. You need. Oh, dude, you're gonna tap out. I think, man. No, you don't. You can use the 5K. That's 35, and then the 210Ks. That's 55. You're good.
30.
Oh, but you're gonna be tapped out.
40.
40, 50.
Oh man,
You're tapped out.
it's
bro.
gonna be hard. Yeah, I need one
You're
more
tapping
5K.
Yeah. It's the sensu beans, dude. You needed sensu. That's all you needed.
Oh, I should have negated that.
You should have negated it, no matter what.
Because
then you would have
20, 30, 40.
You would have negated all 3 attacks.
Oh
no, but then you would have had a
yeah,
30K
I can't survive
beater
that
on.
one.
You're gonna tap out.
Yeah.
You have to tap.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna tap. Yeah, I'm gonna be tapped out for sure.
And the fact that he blew up your Champa was the 5K you needed.
Yeah, it's the 5K.
Ooh, that's GG.
Yeah, that's game.
He took 3 sensus from your hand, dude. What are the?
I had 3, and then he picked 2 of them.
Wow, what are the odds of that happening? Honestly, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's all you needed was a sensu.
I kind of figured he has the thing. That's why.
That's game, man.
Yeah, that's game. That should be game. Unless he
You
has
should
no
just
super
attack them like
combo.
crazy. You should
I
just
didn't
brought
matter,
up the 15K, negate it, and then
That is game. GG.
GG. What was your last? Yeah, you losing the sensu really hurt you.
Yeah, it hurt me. I mean, I have a negate too. I had 2 negate.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't. I figured he has to be. He has. He has. I didn't expect. I figured he might have the super secret rare on his. That's why.
Had me worried with the
I
chomp.
shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't negate that one though.
Which one? Oh, because then you would have been able to. No, but if you would have.
Yeah, I negated that.
Yeah, because you would have put one in rest mode, negated it, and then you would have just chomped him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever he brought
I just
out.
negated that attack. I just saved me 2 attack.
Yeah, that's what's. Yeah, you should just negate.
Yeah. Sometimes you just negate.
Because then
Yeah, I
you would have.
figured-
Because then he would have invested on the last one either way, and then you would just chomp at him, and then you would have survived.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. That's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Hard to determine. Oh no, but yeah, you would have had enough energy.
It is.
You would have had
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I have to negate. It's just that
Yeah.
I could have survived next turn, and I was actually digging for the Champa. I couldn't get it
Swing
either.
lead, Tap 5, secret rare. But there you guys have it. I think I'm gonna just get it off, dude, because I'm starting to
Okay, yeah.
I'm getting sleepy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're gonna be streaming also tomorrow, so you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you access
Wanna tune in?
to the Twitch. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. I don't know what time. I'm not gonna be able to tune in. Michael, I have a friend's birthday that they invited me to.
Mhm.
So and it's
Well,
and-
I thought to be there tomorrow at Brian, so 4 or 5.
okay, so that'd be like
Pacific
7
time?
o'clock my time.
Yeah, your time. Yeah, your time.
And I'm also
Yeah.
gonna be at the Nationals parade because the Washington Nationals won the World Series here, dude. And then
I know, right?
I'm gonna
It'd
be
be
a
crazy, yeah.
bandwagon and go check it out.
Since day 1, I'm talking about.
See,
Since
I should
day
put that.
one.
I should put that on the Facebook page since day 1, baby.
Oh yeah,
Nats chant.
dude, I was so busy. I was so busy yesterday. I forgot to do that. I mean, I had to do it, dude.
I'd be like, oh, I remember telling my coworkers, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna buy a jersey until
they
next
won.
year. You know, like after they win. You know, I can't. I was repping Dodgers out here with my jersey, so it's just like I can't rock that just yet because I haven't lived here long enough to say like, yeah, Washington Nationals took the dub. Nah, I'm no bandwagon, but
Yeah.
like, our friends want to go check it out, so I'm probably gonna check it out.
Oh,
So
okay.
it should be fun. But definitely, I'll send you the link right now. But thank you everybody for tuning in from
Thank
the
you,
UK,
guys.
Australia. Thank you, Michael, for always tuning in and doing really great at Nats. I know you were upset about that extra round, but you did
Yeah,
great.
but the extra one messed me up, but
Yeah, you were.
I'm good with it. And
You did
we
great.
couldn't determine the top 16. But if you do that, this year just made a 9 round.
Yeah, but definitely
Everybody was okay.
happy to have everyone on the team, and thank you everybody for tuning in and for crushing it at Nationals, man. So from both of us, like we always say, Michael,
Say Supah.
stay super, everybody. See you guys next time. Next Saturday, and tomorrow. Tomorrow, Michael's gonna be streaming, so be sure to hit him up, play some games with him, or he's gonna be just play testing. And there you guys have it. And stay super, everybody.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.